Welcome to Reel, the movie review show put on by the video production students at Hennepin Technical College. My name is Patrick, and I am here with Jacob.
Hello there. Today we'll be reviewing the movie The Creator.
Let's see if it feels like ChatGPT wrote this movie, or if it'll actually be one of the unique films of 2023.
Hopefully the AI in this movie does a good job with the storytelling. Let's watch the trailer.
When the war started, they protected me. Took better care of me than humans would have.
They're not people, Maya. It's just programming.
10 years ago today, the artificial intelligence created to protect us detonated a nuclear warhead in Los Angeles. This is a fight for our very existence.
Sergeant Taylor, we are this close to winning the war. But the AI are developing a super weapon. Retrieve it, or they win.
Did you locate the weapon?
Yeah, it's just a kid.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You gotta be a good person to go to heaven.
So we're the same. We can't go to heaven because you're not good. And I'm not a person.
Do you have any idea what the thing is?
She looks like a little girl now, but she's growing. Whoever has that kid wins the war.
What side you want, huh?
What do you want, sweetie?
For robots to be free.
Oh, we don't have that in the fridge. How about ice cream?
The movie The Creator was directed by Gareth Edwards, which features actors John David Washington, Madeline Yuna Voiles, Gemma Chan, Allison Janney, Ken Watanabe, and Mark Menkaka.
The future has made human-like robots, which backfires, and is revealed that the AI have dropped a bomb on Los Angeles, California. This sparks a decade-long war, which robots were purged all over except New Asia, where they treat AI as a friend. We are introduced to Joshua, who along with a girl called Maya, live in New Asia. We learn that Joshua is a spy for America, and after a surprise attack, Maya runs off a boat to get away.
This ends horribly as the spaceship called Nomad drops a bomb, exploding the boats, killing Maya. Several years later, we see Joshua now in a depression. The general reaches out to Joshua to get him to join an expedition to find a lab with an AI weapon. Joshua only goes when the general shows footage of Maya alive. Invading the lab, Joshua finds a child who turns out to be a robot, and while talking to the child, she manages to escape.
Joshua, following the girl, sees his team die, only leaving the Colonel Howell and McBride, a soldier left captured. Joshua learns that the child is able to control all tech, and that the kid also knows Maya. Joshua takes the child, who he names Alfie, to a friend to learn more. Howell and McBride manage to escape and follow Joshua.
Visiting Joshua's friend, we learn that Maya's ring is actually a tracker that pings at their old house. At the house, Joshua and Alfie get taken by the resistance to their village. The army then starts a surprise attack, which Alfie decides to help, delaying the army, but getting hurt in the process. The resistance then leads Josh to Maya, who is alive but in a never-ending coma. The army finds them again, taking Alfie and Joshua into custody.
We learn that the bomb that blew up part of California was a human error, and that Alfie is too dangerous to be kept alive. This leads Joshua and Alfie to go to the Nomad ship, where they manage to blow it up. While escaping, Alfie gets into an escape pod, which gets stuck. This leads Joshua to sacrifice himself, saving Alfie, and turning the tide of the war.
With all that being said, let's take a quick look at this clip, shall we?
Shipley, it's Howell. Answer the phone. Shipley, I know you're there.
Colonel.
Taylor, where's Shipley?
I'm with him right now. He's in pretty bad shape.
All right, listen to me. Did you locate the weapon?
Yeah, it's here. I'm with it.
Describe it.
It's a kid. It's a kid. They make it into some kind of kid. That's
The weapon.
What?
Colonel, look.
I can't reach you. You have to bring it to me. Do you understand?
no. Shipley can't move. I mean, he's not looking good at all.
Police are everywhere. I don't know how I'm getting out right now. I don't even have an exit strategy right now.
Then you know what you have to do. Kill it.
What? Look, Colonel, How?
Made $32 million and cost $80 million to produce. Keep in mind, this is only the first week and the movie still has time to break even.
The recording for the creator was done in Thailand and England. Very little of the movie was made in the actual studio.
Hey Jacob, did you know that John David Washington, the actor of the main character Joshua, used to play football for the St. Louis Rams?
I did not know that. But did you know that there were a lot of Easter eggs in this movie? For example, Star Trek, The Enterprise, encounters a form of AI called the Nomad, who is also searching for the creator.
Huh, interesting. Did you know that the name Nirmata, which is Maya's alias, actually means the creator in Hindi? It actually makes sense, seeing as how she made all of the AI.
I just had a realization. What if the commercial was made by AI?
Nah, the commercial was made by humans, I hope. Let's watch it, see if we can find anything suspicious about it. Be back in 1 minute.
3, 2, 1.
With what's happening today with smartphones, everybody has the ability to shoot video. But not everybody has the ability to edit that video and communicate a thought and idea in a professional way with high production value. That's where we come in. This particular program allows a student to do single cam productions, multi-cam productions, short films, corporate promos, things like that. So there's a lot of different things that a student can learn in the video production area.
What I love here is the practical work that I can learn. It's like a non-pressure environment, and I like that about it.
All those things that you're not going to learn unless you do it. You can read about it in a book, but that's not going to help you when you're on set.
After watching the trailer, I went into this movie with high expectations, but was terribly let down. In the trailer, it looked like some spin-off of Star Wars, but the movie was just a montage of bad storytelling and poor character development. Whenever the characters, human or AI, were seen from the front, it was hard to tell who was who. The battle scenes were very disorienting and hard to watch. The plot armor in this film is ridiculous. The whole time, Jonathan nearly escaping death, and while everyone around him is dying, there were several new characters that the writers seemed to just not want to deal with either, because they'd be introduced and then be killed off 10 minutes after. The only redeeming quality of this movie is its special effects. The bombs and the robots did look really good. Despite the poor storytelling, the visuals were fantastic. With all that being said, I'm going to give this movie a 3 out of 5 reels. Not impressed, but has good special effects. What do you think, Jacob?
I actually quite enjoyed the movie. Don't get me wrong, it isn't perfect by all means, but everything in the movie was stunning, from locations to how the robots look so real, which is what I enjoyed the most while watching this movie. The story, however, is a different story. Now, I'll say that this concept is nothing new. It's been done hundreds of times. And also, you can clearly tell that this was directed by Gareth Edwards, who also directed Rogue One, as it nearly parallels it in several moments. There are some questionable choices for this movie, like why are some vehicles futuristic and some are still from 2000s? Like, I assume there should be more future in the future. Another huge dislike for me is the random teleporting. There are many scenes that when the main character just disappears and manages to get several miles away, which is just stupid writing. In reality, Joshua should have been dead or captured at least 10 times over. While I do have many negatives about this movie, overall it's pretty enjoyable. And I personally don't mind that there is no character development, as this seems to be a standalone film, in my opinion. So I can forgive it, which leads me to give this film a 4 to 5 reels. A low 4 to 5, but a 4 to 5 nonetheless.
Well, looks like we're running out of time.
That we are, Patrick. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to hit the subscribe button to get notifications on all uploads and future streams.
If you're watching on Facebook, give us a good old follow to be notified when we go live. Once again, I'm Patrick with my human friend Jacob, and this has been Real to Real.